Old sparring partner, Lord Sugar.
Yeah.
He thinks he can write a bigger cheque than you.
Yeah, no, he's a small-timer. Don't forget, Sugar works for me. Every time he makes money, he
because
pays
you
it
own
for
part
me.
of the format of The Apprentice.
With Mark Burnett. So every
Have you
time,
thought of firing him?
No, I think he's doing a nice job. Has he still got the show going? It's okay.
Yeah.
But Sugar works for me, so
But he's quite
just tell
critical
him,
of you in your presidency, right?
I don't know anything about it. I know he went to my club and he liked my food. When we first chose him, he was so low on the economic scale that he didn't really fit the role very well. You know, I actually think he probably made more money doing The Apprentice than he has.
Did you consider giving him a loan so that he could qualify?
No, I don't want to do that. But I will tell you, I think, you know, he was a very low-level person.
If he's watching this, he normally is watching the show, what would you say to him?
I wouldn't say, I just...
I am, to correct your opening titles here, I am the person that actually coached you to win the US Apprentice and telling
Exactly. Andrew helped me win, actually. But to be fair, it was more Andrew.
I don't think so. I think
you gave advice. He gave hard prizes.
I told you how to box Donald into a corner, and it was a live program, and he couldn't get out of it. And you have to admit that. Anyway.
So let's go through the allegations one by one.
Well,
you are so low on the economic scale, you didn't actually technically qualify to host The Apprentice.
I think we just packaged that up of all the rest of his lies, really. Right?
Do you think he was egged on?
I think I've got a feeling that he enjoyed that.
I did enjoy
quite
that,
a lot. But it's it's a total load of rubbish, like everything else he talks about. I mean, as we know, you know, ordinary people now listen to his rubbish now, and they know that. Package that in with it, and you can see it's got nothing at all to do with the British Apprentice, nothing whatsoever to do with it. And as far as working for him is concerned, God forbid. God forbid. In fact, I wish he'd give me a P45, actually. Yeah.
You want to be fired by Donald Trump?
No, he couldn't do it, love. He couldn't do it, really. He couldn't do it.
Love?
He's not...
I think you mean Miss Reed.
Oh, Miss Reed. He's not. Look, he is not in my class. Anybody knows. I mean, they stuck his programme on at about 1:30 in the morning on BBC because they have to for some contractual reason. And those people, those saddos like you that might watch it at night, all concur that he's not in my class as far as the
Right, but on the central allegation that you're not actually rich enough to be a host of The Apprentice, is that true or not?
I don't know what the criteria is, really. I mean, this morning I saw Paxman last night on TV, maybe on another channel, who even challenged whether he's got any money at all. You know, I once challenged him, I remember, saying to him, look, Donny, let's write a cheque out. Donny, let's write a cheque out for £100 million now and present it at the bank and see which one gets paid. And his answer to that was, if you got £100 million laying around, you're not a good businessman. No, not really. I don't think he's got any money.
Could you write a cheque for £100 million?
Absolutely. I've told you this once before.
Yeah. You could literally write one right now.
Well, you could write one for £100 million.
Could you write one?
Though.
Your American counterpart, of course, is Donald Trump. You've likened him to Hitler. I don't know if that's...
Whoa.
You made some comparison.
You're starting to sound like Piers Morgan now. Be careful.
Right.
Be careful. You don't want to be classed as... You don't want to be categorised as him now.
No. But I wonder whether... Well,
I called him the Pied Piper, actually.
Well, you said there are comparisons to be made on Twitter, some comparisons to be made to Hitler. I mean, how worried are you about a Donald Trump?
I'm not an American. If I was an American, I would be very, very worried. And then again, Mr. Trump considers himself as a great businessman.
Isn't he a great businessman?
I don't know. Look, I've been in business for 50 years, coming up 50 years now. I haven't put any companies that I'm involved in into insolvency or anything like that. You may need to look up your facts and just to see what his history is, and you may need to look up your facts as to see whether many of the buildings and the businesses that bear his name actually have anything at all to do with him.
Do you know, you must have seen The American Apprentice.
Of course.
It's not as good.
Never as good as mine. You know that. You know that I'm a different class to Donald. You know that.
Donald.
Much better than the Donald. You know that. I mean, everybody knows that. Even the Americans that don't even know England exists sometimes come over and watch my programme. They go, oh, yeah, I'm much better than Donald.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Do you think you'd be a better president than Donald Trump?
No, I wouldn't know where to start, to be honest with you. So
neither does he, mate.
Well, we'll see.